Everybody, it's Tuesday and it's Gretchen, and I have something to say to myself. Is that weird? I don't know. Maybe it's weird. I don't care. I have such issues with Biggest Loser, the show, because I love the message that a lot of the contestants give in terms of self-acceptance and courage and confidence. But then there's that message that the show as a whole sends with the scale and the focus on losing way more weight in a week than you probably should. And last week, one of the contestants said a phrase that stuck with me, and she said, "I don't feel broken anymore." And I feel like I've reached that point in my life and know that I mean it, and she probably meant it not about the weight but about the inside stuff. The mental stuff isn't as hard as it used to be, but it's still there. And one of the things they did on The Biggest Loser last week was, I guess they had when they first showed up at the ranch, they had filmed a message to themselves not to quit, and etc., etc., etc. Basically what they wanted to say to themselves when they got where they were going with their weight loss. And I just cried through all of them. And so I decided I want to do that today because I know I'm going to get there, and you know, I thought it'd be kind of cool to have a record of how I feel now, beginning of the journey, and then I'll have something for myself at the end of that journey to show me how far I've come. So here it is. I want you to look into my eyes, Gretchen, and know that I love you now, having only lost 25 pounds. When you get to where you're going, where you are now, look back and know that you've always loved yourself through this journey. And I want to remind you to always love yourself forever, because the journey doesn't stop just because you've reached your goal weight. Even though this is still you at this weight, the heaviest you've ever been in your entire life, it's not something or someone you need to carry with you forever. I want to remind you that if you haven't already, to set down the burdens of expectation and darkness that you carried with you for a long time. You started this journey setting so much of it down, and I want you to end this journey just light in every way, positive, confident, indestructible, because you know that the things that happen to you don't have to tear you down. They can change you, but they don't have to tear you down. And you're strong, and you can do this, and you can sustain this for the rest of your life, because you want to live a life without the aches and pains caused by extra weight. You want to live a life where you can move and breathe and be. It's funny because I can see you there at that finish line. And I so wish I could fast forward right now and be there with you. But in time, we're going to get there together. You're worth it. You've been worth every step of the journey. Moments where you felt like you weren't in control, you were. And you're powerful, and you are beautiful, and you are worth it. Never forget that, and never wonder or worry that you could go back, because I'll be here. You be there. You keep going ahead, because I see great things in your future. I love you.